Simon, thanks for joining me.
No worries, Boyd. Good to hear from you.
So this innovation is excellent. It's kind of the progression of some stuff with regard to vigilance. However, before we dive into your exact innovation, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Simon Johnson. I've been now working with FLIR for the last 6 months in a planning role at the waste management facility. It's been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot about waste in the last little bit, coming from oil and gas for the last 10 years with JV Driver projects. So this has been a nice change of pace and been able to work on a few new things out here.
So tell us about this innovation.
I'd say it was about February or March, I believe. We had some issues with the previous AOV platform that they had some downtime working on a few fixes on it. And I recall Dean, our safety representative on site here, kind of getting frustrated that he wasn't getting any data out, and he was talking about possibly going back to a paper copy of the old AOV form. And for me, paper is, something that, is back in time, and I'd like to get away from it as much as possible. So just thought in my head, I'm like, hey, what if I try and make a form up? And I started on a little Google template and put her together, threw it at Dean, and like, hey, Dean, what do you think? He's like, whoa, this could work. He's like, geez, I was thinking of going to paper. I'm like, I didn't want you to do that. It's not something we should be going back on. So we tweaked it a bit, refined it, did some test runs, and yeah, it was no worries. The crew liked it. They thought it was easy to use off their phones. We had a few technical glitches on a few of the guys, but I worked through that for a number of weeks, and then we really tried to find out hey, should we stick with this Google form? Should we make its app on its own? Should we between Google, you can make apps in there, so we looked at that possibility. Then Rick Shaw had suggested looking at QuickBase. I hadn't used it before, so I wasn't really too sure on how QuickBase worked, and then we started to look into that a bit more, and I got playing in QuickBase for a week or two, and then we transitioned our platform onto QuickBase and reran that for another 2 weeks of trials, and it's run really smoothly on QuickBase. It's easy enough off everyone's phone. The data collection on QuickBase is really great as a functionality, as it is a great database that you don't have any worry of losing data. Entries come in, you don't have any issue with entries duplicating or having errors on them. It's been a pretty flawless transition to that so far, and I kept Dean happy that he had data to use every day. He can check it out whenever he wants to use it. He can run reports. It's really worked out nicely, and the team came together on some good trials and tweaks that we made to it, and it's been a great group effort that we all, and myself even now, make sure I'm a lot more diligent on putting in AOVs as I did help make the platform for it. So I can't have any excuses for it. So it's helped out in that sense as well.
So you guys did it sounds like you did some rapid testing. This thing is fully implemented, and this is what you're using on site now.
Yes, we are now fully using this on how many? I asked for 1 full, maybe 2 months almost of QuickBase fully being utilized at the Edmonton Waste Management Facility for our AOV reporting. It's, we use that report to send out to the client, internal reporting, and it's hasn't had any issues, and it's a pretty solid software itself.
What is the cost? Obviously it sounds like there's a cost savings here, but is there a substantial cost savings? What is the cost of kind of operating how you guys are doing it now?
It's pretty vast cost savings in terms of what was previously being paid versus what now we're nearly, not free, but nearly free.
In terms of functionality, is this system able to do the same level of reporting and data analysis as the previous one?
Yeah, I'd say the exact same level of data analysis coming out of it. We can do the exact same reporting out of it. It covers all those bases and has some good automation that we're working towards to make. It's not completely automated, but we're trying to make the reporting as automated as possible. And I think we'll be able to get there pretty shortly in a fully automated reporting function.
What does the future of this look like? Obviously you guys have the one site using this. Is this something that there's talks of expanding to other FLIR Driver sites?
It's it's looking to be rolled out throughout the entire FLIR Driver company itself.
Well, this is, I appreciate you taking a little bit of time to talk to me about this, Simon. This is, I love this innovation. It's definitely, an advancement on what we currently had. Whenever you can find a system that'll do the same work while, providing a little bit more security in terms of the system while also saving a little bit of cost, that's definitely a win. So, congratulations on your quarterly win. It's very deserving of it. And thank you for taking a little bit of time to chat with me.
Thank you very much, Boyd.